Velkommen til Christiania TV. Det er special edition med os vært Danish Dynamite. Og denne gang, der har jeg en gæst med os. Han hedder NTG Windwalker. Welcome to the scene, guy.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It's an honor to be here. And yes, I wanted to start off by saying, thank you for this interview. And, Christiania TV, I love you guys, man. And I'm really here to share. And, they've given me the chance to do that. And I'm glad to be here, yes.
Can you tell the people, where does the name come from, NTG Windwalker, and what does it stand for?
Yes, I started going by NTG Windwalker last year. So 2023 was the first time I really broke out that name as an artist. I used to go by NTG. It was the first name, that I chose. But I grew, and then the name Windwalker was given to me.
What does NTG stand for?
So NTG stands for short for Noah the Great, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, but growing as an artist, I just kept the NTG because it was just like I didn't want to let it go. So I just added the Windwalker to that part. Yes.
Okay. And you back in Denmark?
Yes.
How is it?
It's amazing. This time has been like I've come here alone, but it's basically the people have been there for me at every turn. Every time I've fallen, they've been there to pick me up, and there's no words to explain like how much Denmark, Christiania, these people have really impacted me. Yes.
So basically, this is your second time in the country. So you've been to Christiania?
Yes. This is my first. Well, actually, first time coming alone, but the second time I'm here in Denmark. Coming to Christiania it's changed, but it's still here. The people are still here, and I'm really here for the people. And yes, I've been to Sweden this time around.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so first time to Sweden this time.
Okay. How was Sweden?
My skater dreams came true in Sweden. Yes.
Okay, yeah. I see you have a skateboard here with you also.
Yes. Last year, I'm a skater at heart, but I didn't bring a board. I didn't want to buy a board. So I was kind of just a little angry that I couldn't skate. But this time it's like I brought this board all the way from Chihuahua, Mexico. I made it there this year in March. As part of this tour, we went to Mexico, Chihuahua, Mexico, and I did a free show for the people there. Gave back. Really connected and breaking these barriers, and building bridges, building bridges for everyone to really connect to people like me, because I'm a person that you don't see every day, you know what I mean? So when I come out of my, my shell, it's like people want to know. And for a long time I held back, not wanting to share, too hurt. But now I'm back to really just share, tell everyone, why I'm here, and this journey has been a real long journey, but.
And also I see the artwork is dope, man. Who did the artwork? That looks very nice.
Yes.
It took a long time to do that.
I think it's a Mexican brand. Couldn't tell you the name, but that piece is just so beautiful. It's art in itself, and I also brought some of my art. I'm having a show today. Very busy, but.
Oh, so you also paint or what?
Yes.
Okay.
So this right here is like, I do my own colors, and this is really like one of my first pieces that I really just, same thing, I put it all on that piece of painting, maybe 20 hours in there.
Yeah, wow.
And this right here is another technique a new technique, but it's, believe it or not, this is all Sharpie on this one. So I wanted it to make it look like paint, but it's completely Sharpie. Yes. Nice.
So just to let the viewers know a little bit about you, what type of music you do? Could we show a video?
Yes, of course.
What video is it?
So this video is basically I partnered up with a graffiti artist from Indonesia, and I wanted to promote this tour in a very unique way. So he partnered up with me and he made it happen. He sent me a video, and that's the tour promotion video. Yes.
So what's the name of the video?
It's called Not Records, the World Tour 2024. Yes.
My time. I ain't gonna let these fools waste my time. I ain't gonna let these fools waste my time. Climb the mountain to the top, close my eyes before the drop. Climb the mountain to the top, close my eyes before the drop. How you tell the world you wanna change it. Take a different path, leave the past in the past. It's dark out.
Nice, nice, nice. Yes. I also saw it says something about Not Records. That's your record label? Or?
Yes, yes. So Not Records, here's a quick thing. This is my record label, Not Records. You know, I made this in 2018, and it's pretty much like, you know, we're an independent label. You know, I do everything on my own. You know, we're a legit business. And pretty much we make music our business. Chase your dreams, not aliens. So I have a big thing about chasing your dreams, because growing up, I just met so many people who like were so talented, so like they had all this going for them, but they just chose to let it go. They just chose to not chase it. Whether it be, you know, family, friends, it's just they just didn't do it. And I took that personally, like people can be great and choose not to be great, you know? So I took the choice to be great. And just run with that.
Well, you said this video was shot in Indonesia? Or?
Yes, this video was shot in Indonesia. Yeah. And yeah, I'm super international, man. Like networking with anyone who will network with me, and is really like about like spreading love and spreading this I guess spreading love. Yes, that's so really.
Did you also collaborate with some of those Indonesian artists, or how was
at the moment? It's like I'm just starting out, so it's like there's always room for, you know, for that growth there. Yeah. The moment this was just like a, you know, a one-time thing, but not really one time. It's really just a networking. So it's like a start, you know. And it's the same thing here. I started here last year, and you know I'm back again. So it's like I really want to network all over the world. You know, build something for the people, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, we're not going to be here forever, you know? So I want something, leave a legacy, man. Leave a legacy where people can create if they want to create, you know, and chase their dreams.
It's a good thing to network and build connection across the world, you know, with other people. You get to meet other cultures and see how people are doing their stuff, you know, make us some inspiration on how to do things. So yeah, that's very great. I see also you brought a hat with you. So what's that about?
Yes. So this hat is something very special to me, because I've always wanted to do my own thing when it comes to creation. You know, I have this designer in my heart, and this NTG Windwalker, you know, I wanted to present it in a very, where anyone could just pick it up and put it on. So this was made by my in-house business, is Apache Chief Embroidery and Designs. Started that business last year, and this is basically one of the first products out there. But it's the same thing. With my record label, is all music, you know, and with my production, it's basically if artists want to take their, you know, their brand, that's where Apache Chief comes into play, you know, to help artists break out, you know. And I mean, doing it small business I'm all about small business. So.
But that sounds hard to do, to have a record label and you're doing design and you're painting.
Yes.
How do you cope with all those that work?
For me, it's the only way I can cope. Like if I'm not doing this, like I have been telling myself the whole time, like if I didn't do any of this, you know, I probably wouldn't be here, you know, on this earth, because this was my way out, you know. Choosing greatness was the only way for me, you know, because if I were to just try to do it like small time, you don't get far, you know. So I put my everything, my last dollars, you know, my last blood, sweat, and tears. I put everything into all of this, and it's really just to show people like my drive, you know, my passion, and how deep my pain is, because this is all my pain being put out there. You know, it's my way of release. You know.
I also heard you had a son coming on.
Yes.
So how is all this now? You're having a baby on the way. You have a record label. Ooh.
God's plan, because I couldn't do it without God. You know, and the only way I can put it is like it's very, very personal. Everything to me is very personal. And me having my first son is like, didn't grow up with brotherhood, didn't grow up with fatherhood, you know, so it's like, I want to be there for my son, you know? So I'm here for him right now.
Which state are you from in the U.S.?
So I was born and raised in Florida, but I'm Lipan Apache, you know? My people come from San Antonio, Texas. Yeah. So I'm very far away from home, born and raised in a completely different state. but I would love to return home one day. It's I think this is why I'm here, you know, to return home, but it's never that easy, you know. So this is a part of my journey.
Like now when you travel around the world, do you see any difference within the music, like how to do music in Florida and the US and how to do music here in Denmark, in Sweden or Indonesia? Is there anything like where you come across and you're like, wow, okay, maybe I should go that way?
For me, it's always about sound. You know, everywhere you go, there's going to be a different sound. So here's like, man, they love the old school hip hop here, man. They respect like the DJs, you know. And for me, I'm really big, like, exposed to DJs here, like real DJs. And you know, another thing, another thing I've been stating this time is respect female MCs and DJs, because I've really had this connection to them that, you know, we share a same story of very hard in this industry for females, you know. And I feel like for me, I'm not a female, but very hard for me in this industry. Just my sound, you know, I make inspirational music. But my sound it could be a Tampa sound, but at the same time, I feel like it's my own unique sound. You know, it could be for anyone in this world to listen and feel inspired.
Which genre is your music in?
So it's hip hop, but at the same time, it's evolved into this sound. Some people compare me to, you know, Rockstar, this song Rockstar by Post Malone, like feeling like a rock star. But he has like this auto-tune, but he's singing and hooks. So that's kind of my style, you know. I really enjoy, you know, R&B. I really enjoy rock. I really enjoy trap. So it's a blend of all those. And you know, something new. I feel like it's very new.
You also said in the record label, you do everything yourself. So I'm sitting here thinking, so do you also produce? Do you also write the songs?
See, I network with producers. You know, I network with people things I can't do on my own. So I have producers. You know, I actually have a producer here. Shout out to my homeboy Bruno Bands, man. That's really, he's been there for me since I've come here last year. He's produced this track, Not Giving Up. He produced it. I wrote and recorded over it, and I networked with a Danish artist here, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how is it to work with a Danish artist?
First time, it was pretty much, it's been a struggle. Not because it's like something I can't do, but it's just a struggle to really, you know, find the right timing, find the right, you know, the right moment to really put it on there. So last year was that moment. I came back this year, did one more song. It's called Bands. So that's a new one I'm working on. And it's the same thing. I'm working with this Danish producer. And yeah, he produced it. Do you have any features like with any Danish artists, or is it at the moment I don't have any features, but you know, I've come here to really, you know, to start it. You know, people get to know me, and you know, once I find the right artist to connect, there's gonna be something very soon. I feel
nice. I also heard that you are having a performance later on today. Yes,
today right after here, I'm literally jumping on the metro straight back to, you know, Vesterbro. I'm having my show there. It's art and music show, pop-up shop, you know, in Copenhagen. So it's basically, you know, I'm presenting just a little bit of everything: my art, skating, you know, pretty much my culture, and then I'm sharing my music and performing for the people.
So where can people, like, if they are interested and want to buy your hat or get some of your paints? Or
yes, so when it comes to my record label, like when it comes to anything regarding music, you can go straight, like this stickers right here, they go straight to my website, so it's notrecords.com. And then with my NTG merch, this is going to be going on to ntgwindwalker.com, and that's pretty much 2 websites, but one is for my art and the other is record label and music.
That makes sense, to divide it up, like, so people don't get confused somehow, you know?
And I just did it this year, so it was, you know, it was a little confusing, but I had it already lined up, and I made it happen this year. So now people can you know what I mean? If they want to just connect with me, they can come straight to my NTG Windwalker, you know, and if they want to connect, do music, they can go to my notrecords.com. Okay.
So is there any, like, clothes coming out also with NTG and
yes.
hats?
It's my life's work. It's my life's work. So I have a collection I'm working on, you know, something leather, black leather, and NTG Windwalker, but it's taking time because, you know, like I said, having a son, doing all this on my own. So I'm the type, like, I just go at my own pace, try not to overthink, and just be happy with where I'm at. Yes.
Yeah, nice. And there's a song?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this song, I made it last year. It's called Not Giving Up. You know, I was in a bad place mentally. You know, I wanted to give up. I could have just gave up, you know? And if I would have gave up last year, none of this would be here. Nothing. Because I was in a place where I just wanted to just walk away. Really, I wanted to walk away. But, you know, I dug in deep, and I'm like, I did it. You know, I came all the way to Denmark last year, alone, you know. It felt like alone, but, you know, 23 years old, coming all the way here by myself. You know, I'm 24 now, but it just took me to really just own the pain, own everything, and just say, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not giving up. So I'll perform that song right now.
Yeah, man, let's hear it. Not Giving Up by Windwalker.
So in this song, it's like you first.
I flew all the way out to Denmark to follow my dreams. I'm here right now, let's get it. I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up, I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up, I ain't giving up, I ain't giving up right now. Hopping on the train next stop, my brain floating in space. Moon rock, purple haze, looking at horizon, thinking and revising, praying for a better day, praying for a better day. Windwalk on my haters. Bad thoughts, there's moments wanna give up, yeah. Bad thoughts, started stressing, started losing hope, yeah. Can you stop? Can you stop? I'm in a different place, it's okay, remember all the good times. Yeah, remember all the good times, remember all the good times. Good vibes everywhere I go, on a level that you're not. Spaceship floating tired, nah, it's a different time right now. It's not you, it's me, in a different country, it's a different day. Play my role, I ain't play it fake. Look me in the eye before you spread your hate. Walk into my spaceship, it's okay, yeah. Walk into my spaceship, it's okay. Remember, you can move a mountain. Take another step, you surrounded. Yeah, you surrounded. Gunpowder, load the round in, yeah. Gunpowder, load the round in. Gunpowder, load the round in. Just a dude who never turned back. Cut my heart out, stop the pain. Let my brain go, it's okay. I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up. Self-care the goal, never sell your soul. 1 in a million, yeah, you 1 in a million. Patchy kid from Florida, found myself overseas, Denmark, different breed. I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up, yeah. Here we go, yeah, I ain't giving up. Found myself overseas, yeah, Denmark, different breed, yeah. I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up right now, I ain't giving up, I ain't giving up, I ain't giving up right now. Here I am, here we go, I'm in Denmark. NTG, Windwalk, here we go, yeah. Windwalk on the beat, Windwalk, here we go. Here we go on my spaceship, on my spaceship. You can meet me on my spaceship, you can meet me at the spaceship. Here we go on my spaceship, and my spaceship, on my spaceship. Here we go on my spaceship.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
When did you record this track?
So I recorded this like I think before my last visit, I had recorded this track.
Okay.
So it's one that I kind of held on to, you know. There's always going to be, you know, something that happens, but I just put it out because I was like, people need to hear it, man. People need to hear this song. And ever since I put it out, it's like people, they're receiving the message, you know. They're receiving the pain that I put in there. They're like, bro, like, they love this song. And it's like, for the people, man. This one's for Denmark, man.
So the beat and the lyrics, were they recorded the same day? Did you?
So I actually freestyled a lot of this song.
Yeah.
Like I only just had like I'm Not Giving Up, and the rest I kind of freestyled. So a lot of this song, it might not sound like my regular songs, but this one was straight from the heart, like for real, straight from the heart.
Okay, so the producer made the beat while you were in the studio?
No. This one was like already made before,
okay.
And I just recorded over.
Okay.
It was, but I did a little. There was a little things that I changed on there, but that was pretty much, you know, the whole.
What was running through your head when you had to like?
Oh man, I was like, I honestly couldn't do it, man. Like this song, I just kept like, I was in there for actually longer than I usually am. I'm usually out in an hour or two, but this one took me 3 hours to really fight through that, man. And it was like, 3 hours is just like, oh man, you just want to just stop already, you know? Come back tomorrow. But no, I didn't have the time. I didn't have that. So I made it happen, man. That last part was like, you know, the very last part that was just straight from the heart, man.
Okay. Okay, nice. So like as an artist, when you record song, do you go into the booth and freestyle first, or do you write lyrics first?
I kind of go off of the hook, always off of the hook. So I'll start with the hook because that'll really be something I'm already like, I need to hear the hook. And then once I have the hook on the track, then I'll just go ahead and put the verses down, and I pretty much stack my voiceover a couple times to get like the right sound, you know, depth, because sometimes I feel like my voice isn't where I want it to be, so I have to stack, and then throughout the recording process, there's a good blend, and it comes out really nice most of the time. But it's a very hard process because, you know, I drive producers crazy. I drive, you know, I drive the people who I make music with, but they hold out because they know I'm doing something special, you know, always. And it's like, I always have big respect for the producers, the engineers, because I cannot do that. You know, I do all this, but I can't do that.
Is that a different way how producers work here in Denmark compared to the States? Or?
Yeah. There's a big difference. Mainly, I feel like there's more professionals here. You know, back home, you have professionals, but at the same time, like you're getting like very expensive rates. You know what I mean? Like it's really like it's a very expensive process.
So when can we see you back next time?
So I want to make this a yearly thing. So next year, I haven't really put dates down, but I want to come back next year again. Just keep doing it, man. Like I want to tour all of Denmark this year. I went to Aarhus. That's the farthest I went in Denmark. So it was a really good trip there.
How was it there?
It was really beautiful. I enjoyed it. I also started my first podcast there. Okay. So Denmark is another part of this journey. You know, I started a podcast. I did 3 episodes. Nice. And
what's the name of that podcast?
So that's going to be my NTG Windwalker podcast. And that's going to be on my NTG Windwalker.
What's that about?
So same thing, telling my story. You know, I'm telling my story here, but on the podcast, a little bit more in depth about just my pain, my struggles, getting it all out. And then I want to just start fresh again with, you know, new things. But at the same time, it's like I've been holding out for a long time. So it's like getting all that I need to get out first and then starting new again with fresher content.
Nice. So where can people find you if they want to go in, you know, show some love? So
right now, I have my Instagram. You can go on there. That's NTG Windwalker. And you can go to my record label's Instagram, which is just Not Records. So I try to keep it simple, but those are pretty much connected on Instagram. But mainly the website is I want to transition fully to the websites. But right now, you know, as an artist, because as a creator, Instagram is a safe place. But it's not a forever thing, you know. So
what about the TikTok thing? Do you fuck with that?
No, I don't do TikTok.
No, why
I'm not a TikTok person, and people they're like, you should be on TikTok, but I just don't do that. You know, I just don't have that. No. I don't have that in me. TikTok, no.
TikTok is not really your thing, huh?
No. I'm a more in person, you know. I really love to meet people and talk, you know, one-on-one, get to know people. And that's really been something I've done here. Still breaking out of my box, still growing as a person. But it's been a good thing, you know, because I really needed this trip.
Is there any releases on the way?
Yes, this band's one is gonna be like I want to do this one real soon. It's basically like I don't want to make new friends. I don't want to play pretend. I just want to make these bands. So that's pretty much the whole track right there. Okay. Yes, and it's called Bands.
Yeah, nice. Can't wait to see this. Yeah, man. NTG Windwalker.
Yes, I want to thank y'all for having me on. It's been an honor, you know, and I have a show to catch right now, but I love you, Christiania TV, and Denmark, you know, you're going to have a place in my heart always. I love you guys.
Nice, thank you. Ja, folkens, det var NTG Windwalker her på Special Edition. You know what it is, Danish Dynamite Special Edition, Christiania TV. We out.